Erica. I was a nursing student and now I'm a digital media student. I know, right? From nursing school to art school. But if you really think of it, it's not that far from each other. Well, at least for me. Because when I was in nursing school, I still draw a lot of stuff for me to have a better understanding. For example, the flow of blood in your heart. Because I don't know, maybe because I'm a visual learner. I don't know. Anywho, on this video, I will share my journey from nursing school to art school. Let's get started. Growing up, I've been surrounded by people who are in science field. My mom's a dentist, my dad's a doctor, they both switched to nursing. That's a different story. I have an aunt who's a doctor, a nurse, etc. You get my point, right? I never really had interest in taking major that's outside the science field. So after I graduated high school, I started applying to colleges and put nursing as my major. Once I got into nursing school in Mississippi, I struggled a lot. My friends started asking me if I was still alive, if I was still breathing, because I don't really spend that much time with them anymore. I was also just reading nursing books all the time, even if I'm in an event like parties and stuff. I still have my book because I have to read for school. And it was just exhausting. I like the part of taking care of other people, but I guess nursing was just really not meant for me. Even though I've been reading and reading and reading and reading, it was still not enough for me to get good grades. I was like at the bottom of the class and I hated it because it felt like I was such a failure. And then I decided to talk to my parents and tell them that I'm giving up on nursing. And I don't know what to do next. They weren't really happy about my decision of giving up on nursing, but I think my parents know that they can't really force me to be in that major and I'm not happy. Because they can see it. They can see that I'm struggling a lot. I decided to take a semester off, which turned out to be like a half year off, and decide what I really want to do in life because I was so lost. I remember taking the NCAE, or the National Career Assessment Examination, that's a mouthful, when I was in senior high school in the Philippines. Yes, I'm a Filipino. In that examination, they show you or give you suggestion on what you can take for college or which area are you strongest. This is my NCAE results. It's so funny because science is my lowest score and art was my highest one, and I still went for nursing. In this paper it says artistic interests. I'm going to read it. This means that you enjoy activities that look at the artistic side of things, such as forms, designs, and patterns. Examples will be fashion designers, interior decorator, graphic designer, landscape architects, makeup artists, painters, sketch artists, poets or lyrics, cartoonists, photographers, musicians, singers, dancers, actors, directors, radio, TV, announcers, and all those artistic sides. Once I decided I wanted to do graphic design, I talked to my parents and told them I want to be a graphic designer, and they were like, what's a graphic designer? So I had explained everything that what graphic designers do, but luckily my parents are so supportive and they were just like, okay, if you want to do that, let's do that. Why I chose digital media? At first, I wasn't sure if that's what I really want to do in the long run, but after a semester, I learned to love it. I learned a lot. It became a passion. I excelled in that field. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I met a lot of great friends. Yeah, it's just, it happened. I go to the College of Westchester in White Plains, New York, and I can say my school is great. because they make sure that you have yourself together before you graduate. Internship is mandatory for my school to be able to graduate. And it's perfect because there goes your experience. Experience that most companies look for when you start applying for a job. For some people, it might take a while for you to realize what you really want to do. But don't be discouraged because you feel like you're being left behind by your peers. Sure, they probably figure out what they really want to do in life right away, but just do you. What matters is you being happy with what you're doing. It doesn't matter how fast you get there. What matters is you getting there and being happy with your choices.